This is the fox. Destroyed all the princes of Disney. Not only is he handsome, and especially hit on a girl.
尼克胡尼克，你被捕了。
哈，为什么？伤了你的小心脏？
This seemingly adorable animation. But actually, it's full of darkness that only adults can understand. Showcase an irony. There are even dark settings that... Let's take a look today. The unpopular Easter eggs you missed in Zootopia, and metaphors that subvert the three views. And why did that fox overthrow all the princes? The movie starts around Judy the bunny. His childhood dream was to become the first rabbit cop in Zootopia. The camera turns. 15 years have passed. Through their own continuous efforts, he was finally qualified to enter the police academy. After passing the strict test, Judy graduated from the police academy with a first grade. Even the deputy mayor of sheep for small animals. They all like him. However, Judy did not know, my hard life has just begun. Excitedly came to the Animal City police station to report. What happened? Passion was poured cold water in 2 seconds. Chief Buffalo put all the police officers, arranged to investigate a missing animal case. But here comes Judy. He just assigned him to be a traffic police officer. This position is not to solve cases, not catching bad guys. It's standing at the intersection, sticking a ticket, and he froze. We were all so stunned. Dream career. Reality slaps you in the face. You look funny, but it's real. It's just that a lot of people just graduated. You look like you're full of blood, but you're being thrown away to do chores. While on duty on the street, Judy met the fox of destiny. Nichunik? He looked down on him at first. I think foxes are cunning and deceiving. Seeing him sneaking, Judy immediately followed. But did you notice this? That's what it is. The film is really about prejudice. Are carnivores really dangerous? Or dangerous? It's our eyes that see the world through filters. For example, Nick takes the little fox to buy popsicles. The clerk saw him and immediately pulled his face down. We reserved a right to refuse service. Is that familiar? This sentence heard a lot in some parts of the real world too. And this line, it is also ironic that some races in reality, systematic exclusion of groups, animals in the film industry tell human stories. But the irony is that our society, with the kind help of Judy, Nick bought a giant popsicle. He thought he helped the weak. Unexpectedly at a corner, Judy saw Nick the fox again. He decided to follow him secretly. It turned out that this guy is not a kind dad at all, but the street economist of the business chain. How does he make money? First, buy giant popsicles at a high price from the ice cream shop. Go through the back door as soon as you get it. Use the sun to melt popsicles into sugar water. Come to Bing Chang and freeze into popsicles. And finally, they distribute them to other animals. Each one can be sold several times. Even recycled sticks are sold to lumber mills. This operation is more shrewd than real estate speculation. You think this is a joke? No, it's very capitalist. This is the big airdrop capitalist. A combination of street vendors' business practices. This is not Hennick. This is alluding to an adult. To understand the reality, redistribution of resources, essentially class. The unspoken game with identity. There are also a few hidden Easter eggs in this section. Only old Disney fans understand. In Nick's van, it had a big icon on it. It's the hook of the Moana protagonist's sweater. Attention, Moana wasn't out yet when the movie came out. So this is the official Disney poison in advance. It's called time foreshadowing. Judy, who finally finished her day's work, bought a carrot dinner. Open, but only a small one. And this, it is undoubtedly showing the gap between ideals and reality. Certainly. There are also the traditional skills of migrant workers to report good news, but not bad news. The plot has come to an interruption. The rhythm starts to pick up. Judy finally found her opportunity. Reclaiming the mission of being a police officer, helping Mrs. Watertower find her husband. This is exactly where the missing animals case began. One of the victims...
Yes! That's 2 days to find Emmett Otterton. Okay. But... you strike out.
That this is official wisdom. Chief Buffalo is putting the blame on Judy, while ensuring that others, not for the failure of this mission, take responsibility. But from Judy's perspective, this is at least an opportunity. He has the thinnest case investigation lead in history. It turned out to be a popsicle made by the fox. What do? We bite the bullet. Find the fox he once despised. Does this look familiar? Think about the Silence of the Lambs. Yes, Judy equals Clarice. Nick equals Hannibal. Newcomer policewoman needs an old fritters. Criminals cooperate to solve crimes. It's so obvious that this setting really pays tribute. These two are talking to each other. There is more and more tacit understanding in my heart. According to the license plate number found, they came to the DMV looking for an old acquaintance. The lightning scene is coming. Staff inefficiency. I don't know how many people resonated. When Judy finally gets out of the DMV, it's getting dark, and that's where film really gets into high energy. The two investigated overnight. Found the car in Ice City. When you see the cup in the car, Nick suddenly realized, this is the car of the most terrifying gang leader in Zootopia. He is about to run away with Judy. It was blocked by 2 strong polar bears. So they grabbed these guys, headed to the house of the gang boss Godfather Rat. This super mini Arctic rat comes out. Quiet. You knew he was coming. Really came. Styling accent. Action 100% allusion to Godfather Marlon Brando. Even that classic line played a trick.
You come here unannounced on the day my daughter is to be married.
On one side is the cute little animal setting. On one side, you have the carnage of 90s gangsters. You said it was for children? Who are you kidding? Even the CDs in the gang car are playing J.R. Iv. a funny mouse image, a fusion of gangster classic musicians, direct double-check ecstasy. As the investigation deepens, the truth is finally revealed. It turns out that these missing animals are not dead. It was beastly. Judy and Nick are chased by a mad panther, soul flying. The hiding place is a huge hollow tree trunk. The birth and death experience of the two led the relationship heat up quickly. The relationship is free from coercion and coercion. Transform into a close comrade in arms. Chief Buffalo was notified to come, but there was no Black Panther at the scene. Chief Buffalo thinks he's been played and take back Judy's police badge. He looked so depressed that he resembled everyone who worked hard, young people who were defeated by reality. Nick got it for Judy. The last 10 hours of investigation time. Their next stop is on their way to City Hall. Search for the deputy mayor of Sheep. Check the monitoring. See where the missing panther went. The deputy sheep mayor's office is like a utility room, so you can see he doesn't have real power. It's a symbolic presence through monitoring. They saw the panther being captured by a pack of timberwolves sent to the suburbs with mental illness. The two of them sneaked in at night. Here they found all the missing animals. And there comes the mayor. Turns out he already knew there's animal madness in Animal City. But in order not to cause panic, also for their own attempts, he chose to keep all the mad animals in secret. This is also a common phenomenon in our lives, information blocking. By concealing or minimizing serious events, avoid generating negative emotions in the public. So as to consolidate their position of power, Judy recorded the lion's ugly face on her cell phone. The terrified mayor immediately locked down the mental hospital and immediately ordered a search for intruders. Finally escaped. They immediately notified Chief Buffalo. The chief is here to bring Mayor Lion to justice. That's all. Judy solved the unsolved police case in 48 hours, breaking down the doubts about their ability to work. And Nick gets a chance to start over. But the question of why animals go mad, it hasn't been solved yet. Judy was invited to a press conference after the case was solved. Guided questions from journalists. Let Judy, who has never experienced such a scene, disorganized,
may have something to do with biology.
What do you mean by that?
A biological component, something in their DNA.
This sentence aroused prejudice against predators, and this will also break the trust between Judy and Nick. But he didn't realize, what's wrong with your own words? This illustrates another social phenomenon, stereotypes in people's hearts. It's a big mountain. Sometimes we think of ourselves as good, egalitarian people, but it could also be unintentional. Become a biased person. Facing Nick's intimidation, Judy's subconscious precautions. It's something he was instilled with at an early age. Look at him, a carefully filled affectionate form. Judy just realized how terrifying what I just said. Animal City, more and more predators are going berserk. Under the guidance of the media, the conflict between herbivores and carnivores deeper and deeper. The sheep deputy elected Judy, become a new representative. But Judy thinks, it's what I said. That's what caused the current situation. And the more he thought about it, the more he blamed himself. So I chose to quit my job. Back home selling carrots. Childhood. The appearance of a partner brings new feelings to Judy. After some conversation, he accidentally discovered a flower that can make animals go crazy. Judy immediately realized, city animals go crazy. Maybe not by nature, but because of external factors. To figure that out, he hurried back to Zootopia to find Nick. Hope to repair the relationship with him.
I really am just a dumb bunny. I really am just a dumb bunny. I really am just a dumb bunny.
Don't worry, Carrots. I'll let you race it. In 48 hours. All right, get in here. Okay, oh, you bunnies. You're so emotional. There we go. Deep breath. Are you just trying to steal the pen? Is that what this is? You are standing on my tail, though. Off.
I'm sorry.
This is the climax of the emotional line in the movie, and the two make up, also to the residents of Zootopia, conveys a possibility. Carnivores and herbivores can get along amicably through mutual understanding. With the help of the Godfather, the two found the lab that grew that flower. Rhinoceros by the roadside. It looks like it was arranged by the deputy mayor of Sheep. The eyeliner is on the phone at this time to tip off. Nick and Judy got into the underground garage. What catches your eye is not an animated test tube. It's a naked Breaking Bad scene. Blue liquid chemical synthesis, poison sample marker board. This is clearly the underground workshop of Xiaobai and Xiaofen. Is Disney serious? Is this really a bit ruthless? But don't talk about the advanced processing of this paragraph. He hid the flower metaphor in the serum manufacturing. At the same time, the tension and rhythm that children's chapters should have. To put it bluntly, it is to eat two fish. Adults can understand. Children can also watch it with relish. The two who got the evidence rushed to the police station, but was stopped by the deputy mayor of Sheep who got the news. It turns out that the mastermind behind the scenes, it was the one who was always gentle and kind. The smiling deputy mayor, Bellwether Sheep. Good guy. This is a real-life workplace satire scene. He was an invisible subordinate. Has been working for a powerful mayor. Obscure is not valued. Result, he blew it all up at one point. To turn all carnivores into monsters. He made the blue serum. Let these predators go wild in an instant. Create panic. Split into something, then sit back and reap the political dividend. And what about him? It's a pear. I don't know anything. Standard wolf in sheep's clothing. Even the color of the bells on him. All go dark as the plot changes. until finally fully synchronized with the serum color. Final confrontation. Bellwether pulls out a pistol. He's going to make Nick lose his mind and eat Judy. Did you notice? Judy didn't panic at all. Nick also looked calm. Why is that? Because the serum bullets have long been replaced with blueberries. It's all based on the foreshadowing of Judy's ex-wife. He has loved acting since he was a child. Emotions are in place. Nick is a veteran. The acting is at the level of the best actor. Plus that recorder. Small props throughout the film. Complete the trick of closing the net at a critical moment. The anti-bombing drill is so cool. Villain acknowledges disaster. The truth comes out. Peace returns to cities. And Nick is living his dream. Became Zootopia, the first Fox police officer in history. You think this is just a friendship cartoon? If it's wrong, it's not biased. Saying one thing from start to finish. Prejudice Judy. Prejudice Fox Society. Chairperson of Prejudice Carnivore. Prejudice Power System. And finally, even the audience is biased. Cartoon? How deep can you speak? The resulting film uses an animal world. It sheds light on the most complex issues in our real society. Stereotype. Identity tag. Social class. Ethnic conflicts. Like the wolf in sheep's clothing at the end of the film, it's not the characters that remind us. It's the way each of us sees the world. All of this, that's why it costs $150 million to make. Can be exchanged for $1 billion box office worldwide. You think it's a cute fairy tale? It's actually a social prophecy in fur.
Nick.